And at number 1, there's a new entry for the latest album from the Manic Street Preachers. Here's Trevor Smith.
Just as the Manic Street Preachers began to think about their 14th studio album, The Ultra Vivid Lament, the pandemic began, and so did the lockdowns. But rather than bring everything to a grinding halt, it opened up new horizons, as James Dean Bradfield sat down to compose with a new friend, Margaret.
I don't know what it is that I believe in.
Margaret is a piano. She's 103 years old, I think. Basically, my wife was friends with a lady, and she moved to a care home 2 years ago because she is 105, and she bequeathed her piano to us. By the time the piano came to us, lockdown happened, and it felt like this very, very prescient moment of serendipity. Then I thought, right, I've got to try and write on this piano, and I did. I wrote most of the record on the piano.
So throw me into the waves of love.
This is the first Manic Street Preachers album initially conceived on piano, and creatively, it brought something new.
Is this just the beginning? Or did I look behind?
I've always written on guitar, musically. Nick and Richey used to give me the lyrics, and I'd go straight to the guitar. The way I play guitar is quite aggressive, and it takes up a lot of space. So that does something. It pushes the vocal into a certain space, if you know what I mean. So when I came to write on the piano, it just leaves more space, because you're not just pounding away on the piano, and it leaves more space for the vocal. It's more empathetic to where the vocal is going to sit, and suddenly the vocal starts getting pushed right to the front.
I am not pretending, but I'm turning away.
There is also plenty of inspiration from the music of their youth, with shades of post-punk Echo and the Bunnymen, and even the disco of ABBA.
But secretly this was lying at his fingertips.
I did love that pop-eyed white soul, blue-eyed white soul kind of thing of taking music from across the pond and just trying to do something different with it. And so kind of it's that potential to actually chain it to a different lyrical narrative has always been there for us, definitely. Because, I love the way that bits of hope and bits of different colours just fall off the beat in that kind of music.
Never had the chance to reconcile, living separate and lonely lives.
The Ultra Vivid Lament is the response to a journey through tumultuous times, a journey many will recognise.
I was having this feeling in lockdown where it felt like the Truman Show, where I was stood on a beach, but I couldn't quite touch the horizon, I couldn't go to the horizon. And I think that's why it's called the Ultra Vivid Lament, because you're amidst this little snow globe of melodrama that definitely had a border to it. And that's why I like the set of lyrics. Nicky I had to just try and be in the present and just try and find the simplicity of choices that would work for us. I think he managed to kind of ignore the sound of catastrophe and apocalypse. I think it gives a sense of focus to trying to find an answer and realising that the answers are very close to home. The answers remain in stillness.
We live